Today, we're going to talk about the fascinating subject of stress. Well, we might know what stress is. Not everyone knows what its effect is on our minds, our bodies, and our brain. Today, we're going to look deeper into that. If you'd like to improve your brain health, press the like button, press subscribe, and let's get started. Hi, my name is Dr. Jardin, and welcome to my channel, where we talk about neuroscience and cognitive aging. Today, we talk about stress, and stress is a response our bodies have to a demanding situation, whether it be physical, physiological, or emotional. What happens with our bodies is there's a release of different neurotransmitters and different hormones, and that affects our bodies in a bunch of different ways that we're just about to talk about. One question I get all the time is what happens to our brains when we're stressed? One place to start is the amygdala. This is an almond-shaped structure that's in the middle of the brain. It's in the medial temporal lobe, and what this does is it registers signals of fear and anxiety, and it sends signals to other parts of the brain, particularly the hypothalamus. The hypothalamus, sometimes called the brain's command center, is important for releasing important chemicals into the blood, such as neurotransmitters and hormones, and this kicks off our flight or fight response. While in the short term, stress can be really helpful for helping us conquer whatever it is we're trying to do, in the long term, it can have some damaging effects to our bodies and our brains. The glucocorticoid cascade hypothesis, as proposed by Sapolsky and colleagues, shows that prolonged stress over a long period of time can be damaging to the hippocampus, a part of the brain that's vitally important in learning and forming new long-term memories. While long-term stress can absolutely be harmful for the brain, it can also be harmful to the body as well. Namely, the cardiovascular system is influenced by stress. Those who are chronically stressed for long periods of time are more likely to have cardiovascular events, such as heart attack and stroke. But because I've given all the bad news, it's time to share the good news as well. So luckily, our bodies are very plastic and our brain's very plastic as well, meaning that it can change. And there's different ways to reduce stress, and there's ways to actually regrow parts of the hippocampus if they were damaged to stress in the past. Some of the best stress reduction techniques include meditation, exercise, and any type of social support, whether it be with friends or family. To recap, in the short term, stress can sometimes be really adaptive and it can help us. However, in the long term, we must be aware of how stressed we are, because if we're stressed for long periods of time in a row, it can be very damaging to our brains and our bodies. Well, that's it for today. What I recommend is thinking about some ways that you can reduce your stress. In many countries around the world, stress levels are a bit higher than they should be and a little bit higher than what's healthy. So take some time and think about it. Until then, take care. If you found this to be fun and entertaining, or you learned something, make sure to smash the like button and hit subscribe.